What's up, y'all? It is a Sunday afternoon. What time is it? It's 12:09 right now, on a Sunday. I got on my in the house glasses because nobody outside the house is supposed to see me in these, but I haven't gotten ready for the day yet. I just finished having my breakfast. Let me tell y'all two things. One, the book that I'm reading for this vlog is going to be Good Dirt by Charmaine Wilkerson. And this book, I'm just really enjoying it. And I could not finish this book without having y'all involved in some way. I can't even spend too much time talking about it right now with y'all because I have to get ready to go out. My best friend is having a birthday brunch in the city, which I'm like, ugh, because I work in the city. So on the weekends, I try not to be in the city at all, but I will do it for her. I will do it for her. So I have to get ready for that very soon because that is at 3:30, which is probably not really 3:30. It's probably like 4. Well, she's good for giving fake times because people like to come late. I'm not a late comer, at least not when food is involved. When food is involved, I'm on time. I'm mostly on time when food is involved. So it's probably at 4, but I'm gonna try to get there for 3:30 anyway. Let 3:30 be my target time. And if it goes a little bit over, then you know, so be it. Okay, so the theme for the brunch, y'all. The theme for the brunch. And y'all going to laugh at me because I feel like every time I'm going somewhere, it could never be smooth. Like, why? Why can it just never be smooth sailing? I got the outfit. Everything is fine, right? Okay, so the theme for the birthday brunch is black and gold. Her favorite color, she loves black. And then she wants like specks of gold. Okay, cool. Okay, easy, right? I'm thinking to myself, I don't have to buy nothing. I'm just going to, I have plenty of black and gold in my closet. So I got this. Let me show y'all. This is a, you can't really tell, but it is a leather dress, right? So I'm like, and it has like these gold detailing, right? These gold buttons and so I'm like, it's perfect, right? It's perfect. And then I have these black and gold boots. Perfect. I got a black and gold purse. Perfect, right? And y'all already know I got a lot of gold statement jewelry pieces. So we're good, right? Something told me last night to try on the dress. Because I haven't worn this dress in a hot minute, right? Tell me why I want to try it on. And then this damn button right here popped off. When all I did was put the dress on. And then I started buttoning. And then it just popped off right there. Pissed me the hell off. So, of course, because I was so tired last night. By the time I tried it on, I just went on to bed. You would think I would have sold it last night. But by the time I discovered it, it was almost 11 o'clock. And I was like, yeah, no, I don't have the capacity for this. So I had to dig out my sewing kit. And I'm about to go sew this button on right now. As soon as I finish talking to y'all, I'm gonna go and sew this button on real quick. I need to, you know, get myself together, but that's the first thing I have to do, is to sew this damn button on. And yes, sew this button on so that this dress could actually be wearable, because the damn button fall right here. I don't need my belly out at the dinner table. I don't need that. I don't need that for myself, right? Okay, so I also need to put some nails on. I'm gonna see what press-ons I could scrounge up around here, because y'all know I'm a press-on girly. I have not been to my nail tech since the pandemic. I don't do the nail techs anymore. I don't go in nail salons unless I'm getting a pedicure. If you see my nails done, just know it's press-ons, baby. It's press-ons. Because I don't want nails all the time. So it's just perfect. You know, I could usually get about 2 weeks out of it, and I'm good to go. Okay, so that's that. That's my whole... I always got like a clothing situation. Second, let's talk about this book real quick, and then I gotta go. Okay, so real quick, Good Dirt. I'm loving it. I want to say about 40% in. I'm going to listen to the audiobook where I've left off on the ebook version while I'm sewing this button on. The audiobook narrator is January Lavoie, and I always find January Lavoie's narration to be fine. Like, it's fine. She has really one of the cleanest voices in narration, but I feel like her narrations don't really give extra, if that makes sense. It's not super distinct, which I guess could be good, because she's able to bounce between different genres, different, you know, books, and she doesn't really... You could hear her on multiple books and not really say, oh, this is definitely January Lavoie. Like, you know, that's how I personally feel about it. I'm very neutral when it comes to her narration. The good thing about her narration is because her voice is so clean and clear and crisp, I can listen to like 2.3 if I really need to, because her voice is just, you know, is very, very clear. You know, so it's not adding anything to the audiobook, but it's also not taking anything away, if that makes sense. So, but I've actually been enjoying the book more when I have been reading it with my eyes. So I'm only doing the audio like the in-between time, you know what I mean? Because I just want to continue this story. So we meet Abby, right? Abby is a girl that she's been through a lot. Her family has been through a lot. She grew up in New England in a town where her family, the Freeman family, they are pretty much the only black family living in this pretty affluent neighborhood. She lives there with her parents and her older brother Baz. One day Baz is killed, and you know, while Abby is in the house, and this completely changes her. As you can imagine, this changes her. Not only does she suffer that very, very terrible time while she's a young girl, she then, as an adult, suffers a very big heartbreak. So she's just been through a lot. She has. And to the point where she decides, you know, I just got to get out of here. So she goes to France to go pretty much be like a house manager for a cottage that her friend has. And she goes to stay there, and she is just going to be there, I guess, kind of, you know, managing the other cottage that's there, which is where people usually come and rent out for their vacation. So she is there doing that because she's just hoping to just try to get away. But, you know, once again, you know, you can't always run away from your past, and things start to happen. I'm not going to say what, of course. This is a spoiler-free vlog. And so basically where I'm at right now is Abby being confronted with her past and seeing how she is dealing with it. Once again, Abby is in the present, but then we are also flipping back to the past where we are following a man named Moses. And Moses is connected to this clay jar that Abby's family has had in their possession for many, many years. So we're getting his story and how this jar came to be. Moses is enslaved, and we are just in his head from when he's a baby. We have so many small little POVs from other characters in the book. I think almost everyone has gotten a POV at this point, but very, very small. We mostly are with Abby and Moses, but then the side characters have little snippets, and I love that because it's not too much. It's not too much to where it's like, oh gosh, we got to hear from this person now. It is very much us getting just enough of what they think about a certain situation, and I am a fan. I'm loving it. So okay, I have to go sew on this first of all, I have not sewed a damn thing in like so long. I used to do some sewing like hand, never had a machine. I used to do like little hems and stuff for my pants and stuff because I don't know if you realize that I'm very short. I'm only 5'2", so I always need some pants hemmed. And now that, you know, I'm doing a little bit better in life, I have a guy. Listen, everybody needs a good tailor, okay? But I don't have time to take it to this guy for this damn one button because I need it now. I need it ready now. I should have discovered this earlier in the week. Then I could have had him do it for me. But, you know, such is life, right? So hopefully next time you see me, I'll actually be cute and not looking crazy. But, you know, we'll see. So hopefully everything works out. I got my nails on. Next time I see y'all, I will probably be on my way to the spot. On my way to the spot. But we'll talk. If I have something else to say, I might hit y'all up when I'm walking in. I'll be back.
This one I got you, baby, Jabata. I know that time I did Jabata. That cover my face, calling me Jabata. Biggie man, baby, get Jabata. Tell me, what's it going? Chihuahua, all the men, they catch it, brag it. I can feel, die for nothing. What's it going? Chihuahua, all the men, they catch it, ride it. I know feel, die for nothing. Make you no say anything when you do, they must commend it. So anything when they do, they die to do to another way. Plenty survive with you. Just to make your money.
What's up, y'all? Y'all saw me dancing it up, enjoying myself for my friend's birthday brunch. Y'all, when I tell you my left foot is screaming. It's still screaming. And it was yesterday. I'm over there dancing it up in them shoes, in those ankle boots, and my left foot was like, I really don't know who you thought you was, but you're not that girl anymore. I've been limping all day at work. Limping. My left foot is just, it's done. It's done, okay? So, I am on my way right now. It's Monday, by the way. I am on my way to go get a foot massage because I can't function like this. I really cannot. So I'm gonna get a foot massage and then I'm gonna go home. Okay, y'all, so we are back, and I think the last time y'all saw me, I was going to get a damn massage for these feet because, and I actually ended up getting a 20-minute foot massage and a 20-minute back rub. It was lovely. It was absolutely lovely. First of all, shout out to Yuki, because that's the chick who was working on me, and she was doing the thing. She really was. Okay, so 2 things. One, I did finish Good Dirt, and we're going to talk about that. But first, I have some book mail that I want to show y'all. You know, it's not too much. It's like 4 packages, so nothing crazy. I know this is publishing mail. Okay, what's this? Oh, okay. Let Us March On by Shara Moon. This is the untold story of Lizzie McDuffie, the White House maid who became FDR's unofficial secretary. So this is about a black woman that I don't know. So this is this is a Haitian author. Very excited about that. I've really become a fan of realistic fiction, so I'm looking forward to this. This one came from William Morrow. So thank you, William Morrow. Looking forward to that. Yes, thank you. Okay. I asked for this. But it was one of those forms where, like, you don't know if you are going to actually get it or not. So I was hoping. So this is Abdullah Razak Gurna's latest novel. This is called Theft. And this one comes out March 18th. I'm just loving all of the new covers that they're giving his books. And this is like maybe the 4th or 5th Gurna that I now own. I've not read any of them. I really have to do better. I'm gonna get into them. But this author won the Nobel Prize for Literature, so that is really what put him on my radar. So I'm sure he has some really good stories for us that I'm really looking forward to checking out. That one came from Riverhead specifically. This is another one, Penguin. I got some other. Yes, I'm so happy about this. See, straight off the anticipated 2025 list. Okay, Fearless and Free by Josephine Baker, a memoir. I already said I wanted this. See, you gotta say it out loud, and then, you know, hopefully somebody will hear. This is coming straight from Tiny Rep Books. I'm really excited about this. I already told y'all I was excited about it, so I'm yes. What's this? Oh, I don't know what this is. I asked for this? Oh, okay, maybe I did. The author's Asian. Maybe I did. I don't remember. Okay, because I thought this was the life of King Herod by Zora Neale Hurston. That's what I thought this was. That's what I was hoping that this was. Nothing against this book here, but I just thought that it was that, and because I've been waiting on that. Okay, so The Riveter by Jack Wang. What is this about? Oh, okay. Historical fiction set in Vancouver, 1942, about a man working on a ship. Oh, okay. He wants to serve Canada in the war against fascism. But Chinese Canadians are barred from joining the army out of fear that they might expect citizenship in return, which they don't want to give them. Surprise, surprise, right? Okay. Alright, so those are my 4 books that I'm very excited about. These are great packages today. Because your girl had a long work day. I did. And you know what helps at the end of a long work day is some good old book mail. Okay, so Good Dirt by Charmaine Wilkerson. Let's talk about it. At first, I remember I was saying that like I was really enjoying it, and I think that from the middle to the end, it kind of loses a little bit of steam for me. I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't by any means turn into a bad book. It just turns into a book that the subject matter is very important. Which is basically about stories and how Black people pass these stories along generation to generation, and that is pretty much what they've always done, is passing these stories along. This book is really about this jar, and this is a jar that has been passed throughout generations in Abby's family. And the jar originated with a man named Mo when he was enslaved, and something happens to Mo. He witnesses something and it changes him. He's always been making these clay items, which personally I never knew about. I never knew that slaves were making these things back in the day. I had no idea. So that is one of the reasons why I really love historical fiction, because you're gonna learn something, typically, and that definitely gives me some things to further look into, because I was really interested in that. And just Mo, how he would put like little secret messages in the jar, and put his initial there secretly, because he's not even supposed to know how to read. He's not supposed to know his letters. I think for me that I would have preferred more of Mo's story. I think like more stuff happening in the past. At one point, it is a lot of stuff that's happening in the present, which is with the female main character, which is Abby. And Abby, in my opinion, is not making the very best decisions in life. She's just, she's trying, but it's just like, you ain't even have to do that. There is also a mystery element in the book, and I think that the mystery kind of falls flat a bit for me. I was just expecting more. If you're gonna throw that in there, kind of have to have us on the edge of our seat, slowly peeling back the truth about what happened. What the book does do well is showing us kind of like someone going through a lot of stages of grief. When something traumatic happens, what happens to the people that are left alive? You know, the survivors. What happens to them? What is their life like? And that is pretty much what we see in Abby, and how it completely affects her for the entirety of her, like, from her being a kid all the way up into adulthood. You know, there's certain things that she's just always gonna carry with her because of that day and what happened. You know, it's affecting her relationships. I just think that the whole, like, relationship, like, her whole relationship thing, I really can't say much, but I really could have did without it. I just really could have, you know. I wanted to know more about Omo. I wanted to get more into the historical stuff. There was also another mystery kind of thrown in there, like just kind of like slid in there real quick in Paris, and it's like, okay, well, what was the reason for that? You know, we didn't really, you know, kind of getting like a whole lot of closure on that. I just, I will be honest, it was a little bit disappointing for me. I feel like it had a pretty strong start, but I think this one is suffering from the one thing that I wasn't the craziest about in Black Cake, which was the present day. I just really would love for Charmaine Wilkerson to write a novel that is just strictly historical fiction, because I feel like she shines when she writes about the past. That is where she shines. You know, it's the present day that is a little bit of a struggle for me. Even in Black Cake, I didn't care about the present day stuff. I was just like, can we get back to the tape? Can we get back to the tape? The characters in present day Black Cake weren't, you know, any, you know, they didn't make the book for me. Everything in the past is what really just shot that book to the top of my list, and why I continue to recommend it. But I just think that this one just didn't have enough of the history. And I was thinking of, I'm reading and then I'm thinking about Omo, you know. So, but anyway, I mean, that's just how I feel about it. You know, it's, for me, I would, if I had to give it some stars, I would probably give it around 3.5. I would give it 3.5, you know. So anyway, I really hope that you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give me a thumbs up. And if you're new here, make sure you subscribe for more bookish content. And I will catch y'all in the next one. Bye.